nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Connects from three-point range.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. Outside, Katie. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. 6 points for him. Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Katie with it. 17 points in his last outing. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Boston, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at what the Pelicans...
Rockets trail by 3. Taking a look at the Rockets. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Alper and Şengün out there with Adams. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Rocket 6. Here's Van Vliet. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here is MP. 8 points for him. Pass to Queen. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Shepard the pass to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate. Not when he's got a shot like that.
Here's Jordan. Adams defending. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pools checked in for Jordan. And a switch here also for Houston. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Şengün throws it down. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good...
Bay with the screen for MP. Pass to Bay. Takes the three. The rebound by Shepard. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet with it. And it's Bay picking him up. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Keeps it alive. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. MP to the rack. And the dunk by MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Adams outside. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Trey Murphy. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. MP outside. Bring the pass to MP. There's the three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray against Durant. Pass to Shepard. KD against Murray. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Van Vliet. Murray dishes to MP. Fires the three. Bring it up for MP. A three.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Van Vliet passes to KD. Last year in the NBA Cup quarterfinals on the west side of things, the Rockets held off the Warriors by 1. And OKC beat Dallas by 14 at home.
Yeah, it was a mini preview of what was to come. We got a glimpse of the Thunder's potential, of course. They ended up winning the NBA title, and that Houston Golden State game was a preview of their awesome 7-game first-round series.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a deep three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shepard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And this kid, Shepard, is an absolute bomber. As soon as he crosses half court, he's thinking about letting it fly.
Murray outside. Back to MP. And here is Poole. Guarded by KD. MP deciding where to go with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for MP. And then for Houston, Smith checked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. It's tipped. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson
can flat out fly.
When you talk about him, then Thompson, Hart, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Pass to Alvarado. For the three. Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with MP. Eve Messi is out there with Murray. And it's Queen in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. KD can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The three from MP. Rockets with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle, here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. MP against Thompson. To the inside. Queen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
I mean, what a finish by Amen Thompson. For my money, I tell you, he's as good as anybody athletically in this league.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the paint. A shot by Messi, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pelicans trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Queen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Queen's got 5.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside for KD. Oh, the Suki smooth 3 from KD.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Pelicans, Bays checked in for Eve Misi. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. MP against Thompson. MP outside. Houston. And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. MP passes to Bay. It's stolen by Smith.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Bay with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 15-point game. Thompson against MP. Bay with the screen for MP. Pass to Bay. And the Pelicans miss again.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. MP against Thompson. The 3 from MP. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is.
James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. So on the floor for Houston, the guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Alper and Şengün out there with Durant, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Jordan, a screen on Van Vliet. MP against Van Vliet. MP dishes to Jordan. Kicks it out to MP. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shepard. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Van Vliet against MP. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 25 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
KD draws the double. Şengün kicks to KD. Houston moving the ball around, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end. Relatively open from mid-range, you'd like to see that one go down.
Houston with a new 14. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. And it's in there. 26 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
MP inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Houston, Jeff Green. He's checked in for Şengün. Okogie. Comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. Jordan with a screen on Van Vliet. The three from MP. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
If he hadn't fouled out, I think they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
Here's Okogie to the paint and stolen by Bay.
Not sure which it's been since halftime. Either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has just turned up.
And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Capella. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And here's New Orleans now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Jordan, a screen on Van Vliet. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Şengün.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick.
Good! Another from 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
The drive by...
My goodness.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Alvarado.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The three from MP, and again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So we see Houston taking the W here, and this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A solid scoring night for you, MP, but not enough to come away with the win. Talk about a tough night.
Real talk, it's frustrating. I was feeling good with my shot, you know? I hoped that would pull us ahead and I could ride that momentum to the finish line. It didn't work out that way, though. So I gotta figure something else out. I don't know what that is. I just gotta give more.
I'm sure you will, MP. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks.
What's up, MP?